Welcome to Fortress of Solitude, and today we'll be counting down the 10 best and most epic Bruce Lee moments of all time. Starting off at number 10, the yellow jumpsuit Bruce Lee fights a giant in Game of Death. One of the most memorable fight scenes featuring Bruce Lee is that from the movie Game of Death. In this scene, Lee has to battle against the 7-foot-tall Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the legendary NBA basketball player, who absolutely towers over him. Despite his size difference, however, Lee uses his incredible martial arts skills to triumph over the giant fighter in an epic fight scene that won't be forgotten anytime soon. Number 9. The leg bite in Fist of Fury. In this classic martial arts movie, Bruce Lee takes on a sinister Russian villain played by Robert Baker, one of Lee's own Jeet Kune Do students. This fight is memorable for its cool action and humor, as Lee confounds his foe with his smirks and blurry hand movements. Heck, he even bites the dude's leg. Number 8. The nunchuck fight in 1972's Way of the Dragon.
Get him!
The next Bruce Lee fight scene is one from the movie The Way of the Dragon, where Bruce is targeted by some mafia goons. In typical Bruce Lee fashion, he overpowers and defeats his enemies using just 2 sets of nunchucks with lightning-fast moves. This thrilling and intense fight scene displays the actor's incredible speed, strength, agility, and martial arts mastery as he dispatches his opponents without even breaking a sweat. Number 7. The ice factory scene in The Big Boss. Bruce Lee's iconic fight scene at an ice factory in Enter the Dragon is arguably one of the most memorable scenes of his career. I mean, in the scene, multiple men ambush him, but of course, Lee retaliates with a broomstick and an ice pick, managing to pin someone against the wall and kick another through it. Needless to say, it was a pretty bad idea to mess with this guy. Number 6. Topless fight in Enter the Dragon. During this epic villain-filled fight scene, Bruce Lee is forced to take off his shirt and fight countless henchmen one by one, of course. With each defeat, he upgrades his weapon, going from a stick, then a metal rod, and finally his beloved nunchucks. It's almost too easy for our hero by the end. Number 5. The martial arts tournament fight in Enter the Dragon. What a popular film. In Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee is pitted against his enemy O'Hara in a deadly martial arts tournament. O'Hara is responsible for causing Lee's sister to commit suicide, so Lee seeks vengeance by beating him soundly without even taking a single scratch. Again, the fight demonstrates Lee's awesome speed, skill, and incomparable power. Number 4. Taking on the entire dojo in Fist of Fury. One of Bruce Lee's most famous films features him taking on the whole dojo single-handedly while creating a human hurricane, laying the beat down with nunchucks, and ultimately making them eat their own words. Number 3. The Big Boss. The quintessential martial arts film, The Big Boss, is the perfect movie to see what made Bruce Lee an absolute legend. The film is full of kung fu fighting, but it also tells a great story of revenge and redemption. In one of the final fights, he manages to win by deflecting a knife thrown at him before pulling off a Mortal Kombat move and thrusting his fingers straight into his enemy's chest. Eat your heart out, Liu Kang! Coming in at number 2, fighting Chuck Norris at Rome Coliseum in Way of the Dragon. This amazing showdown pits Bruce Lee against the legendary karate champion Chuck Norris. It features an iconic display of hard-hitting tussles, jaw-dropping action sequences, and of course Lee's mischievous tactics to outwit his formidable foe. Complete with onlooking cats, this clash of East versus West is a legendary showdown that has stood the test of time. And number 1, the Hall of Mirrors fight in Enter the Dragon.
You have offended my family, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
Lee's charisma and energy made him a star, and that is in full display in Enter the Dragon. The final fight of Bruce Lee's most famous film is a sight to behold. He faces off against Mr. Han in a thrilling battle. Through the intensely choreographed physical combat, the climax is reached when Lee is finally led into an arena full of mirrors. This epic moment leaves viewers on the edge of their seats. I mean, talk about epic! For more of the best entertainment content, visit fortressofsolitude.co.za.